Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? And can you see me? Yeah, I know you're still at work, cuz. Hmm. Now, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Okay. Lucy just went crazy because we just had a delivery at the door. That's great. Oh, we found out why we can't do the thumbs up and that's because we don't have Apple products. It's a program with Apple products. Now I'm waiting for our guest speaker to get here. Because I wanted to interview Yusuf, and everybody knows Yusuf. And has anybody got any of their shopping done for the holiday yet? I'm gonna have to turn off my camera because I just finished eating, and you know what comes after you eat. Well, it looks like he's not showing up. Oh, that's cool, PJ. Donna's a sweetheart. Well, you had a hand in it too, cuz. Hello, BC. I mean, CB. Somebody needs to message Yusuf and tell him to get his butt over here. Hold on a second. Hello, Althea. My guest speaker is running behind for some reason. Because everybody that knows my Shire Farms and knows about 18 and under. Hello, Erica. Knows about Yusuf because he started on it before he even won his. He started raising quail even before he won the 18 and under contest. And I want to share something with you from his post on Facebook. Okay, let me show that. Now, this is how he is. He posted this yesterday. Says training farm products with fellow homesteaders is important. Instead of only using money, which makes us rely on the government, we can swap goods and livestock we grow, like eggs, honey, small amounts of grain, livestock, etc. It's like having our own club where everyone helps each other by sharing their own unique farm goods. This way, we don't have to rely on some money that the government makes. We can trade what we have with our friends and neighbors, making our community strong and happy. So, having even a few livestock or growing things on a small scale is useful and important. Remember, this is how our grandparents did it, and embracing these old traditions can make our communities better. Now, if you're on Facebook and you raise any type of poultry, you may want to look at poultry on a budget because that is Yusuf's group. Hey, Buster, you stay safe while you're driving. I hope you're driving home. See, that's a smart way to do it. Hello, Nikki. Let's hear your regular name now instead of your farm name. Oh, come on, Yusuf. Where are you? Okay, now that I shared out Yusuf's post, we have Yusuf here now. Hello, Yusuf. I can't hear you. Come on aboard, Yusuf. There he is. Yusuf, I want to know how you got started on quail. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Hello, Dave. Oh, your mic. You got your mic muted. There you go. Now talk. Still can't hear you. That's good, Dave. For some reason, your microphone's not working.
Can you hear me now?
There, I hear you now. Okay,
Hello,
now
everybody.
how did you get started on quail, and how old were you when you started?
I was uh 12 years old. I was something like that, 12, 11, 10. I don't know, 10, like that. And then I was looking for. Sorry, that's the parakeets in my
Uh
room.
huh.
I was looking for some way we can get chickens, right? And we couldn't get any because we were limited on space. We were in an apartment setting almost. We lived in the suburbs. We still do, but we have a house now. Uh, and then I asked my mother if we can get some quails, and uh, she said, yeah, sure. And I got some hatching eggs, and then I
Do you
was
remember
lucky.
where
I
you
got
got your? Do you remember where you first got your hatching eggs?
my first hatching eggs. I only got uh button quails. And what happened was I thought that button quails are Coturnix, right? Because I knew what a quail looked like. I knew what it is before. I tried quail eggs before, and I was thinking that button quails are the stuff I need. And then I ordered some button quails. But what happened was button quails are tiny. But either way, my hatch didn't work out with button quail. So I went ahead on eBay. I had 12 eggs. Button quail eggs, they're tiny, and none of them hatched. So what I did was I went ahead on eBay and I ordered 12 Coturnix quail eggs from someone in Connecticut. I'm not sure who it was, but then they hatched out, and I was lucky. I had 5 females and 1 male, so I was
That's
very
good.
lucky. That's what I was hoping for. I was worrying about me not having enough females like to the per male ratio. Um and then that's how I went kind of. Then I got into like researching about them seriously. That's where I found out a few channels. Um My Share Farms and Turnix Corner. Those were the channels that I looked at as a beginner. Uh, and then I don't remember how much time after getting Quails it was. Maybe I was just I believe I was just googling stuff about them, and the videos came out. It came up with Zach and on my share farm,
Uh huh.
and then um, I think from that then on I was active on YouTube, joining in a lot of lives. I think that's where it started. Uh, some time passed. I kept entering the 18 and under contest since it started. Um, then eventually, and a year after joining the contest every single month, a year and a half or a year after, I won. Of course, I was
That
very
is cool.
excited. Remembering that makes me happy when I the day I won that, and um it was I was happy. I was very happy. My mother was happy because she's my best partner. My We're partners in this. Um, it's me and my mother. Our other family members, they're more like city people, if that's the way I want to call it. They're not into this, you know. Um,
Uh-huh.
so me and my mother were, excited. I told my mother, she was so happy for me, and then I got the the prizes. Eventually, kept coming in the mail. Those very like helped a lot. That's probably my peak active time doing this hobby or even a small business at one point. Um, that was the peak after, like, that was the top. Like, I was selling eggs, I was selling quails, selling baby chicks, I was hatching like 50, 60 quails like every 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And I had two incubators then, two Nurture Right 360 incubators. And I kept doing it, and uh, well, that I was gifted one on the 18 and under contest, the Nurture Right 360 incubator. So
Okay,
yeah, I
you said
kept hatching out chicks. Some of them I kept, some of them I sold. And I kept doing that, and until there was a final stop to it, where we had to move houses. Um, right now we're more like in the city, so I cannot keep quails or uh ducks no more. I had to sell them. But I do still have 6 chickens right now. Keeps me kind of happy. You know, they still lay some eggs here and there. But those are more like pets. The chickens I have right now. The
mhm.
And that's pretty much it. Hoping to hoping to be able to start back up with this hobby again in the next 1 or 2 years, hopefully.
Yusuf, I heard that you were at the first quail con.
Yeah, I was at the first QuailCon, and I was at the second QuailCon, and then I was at the third QuailCon. Both me and my mother, and I liked it. Uh, Hopefully, QuailCon 2024 will be even bigger, you know, even better. It was good, but you
Every
gotta
year it gets better.
get, yes, and hopefully more people find out about it as well. But I think the QuailCon 2023 was nice. Um,
What
there was a lot of like-minded people.
what is your favorite part about QuailCon?
My favorite part about QuailCon cons or con,
Each year, what's your favorite parts?
uh, uh, I think just meeting a lot of like-minded people, and also uh, mm, like I learned a lot of new things with the guest speakers. Um, I still have the notes, and I'm keeping the notes, and I'll need them for sure one day again. And I used them before. I got rid of quails and I used those. Also, it's just a fun event, just a new area, uh, meeting people from all around the country and the world, and meeting the vendors and
Reto,
uh,
no, right now I'm interviewing people in the community, quail community.
and
Okay.
hopefully we'll uh, be driving up to QuailCon 2024 next year.
Oh, that would be great because now you're getting your driver's license, or did you already get it?
In a few months, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Nervous about that.
um, you'll do fine. Are you taking driver's ed?
I'm gonna start in a few weeks.
Well, that's yeah, because that'll help you with your nerves.
Yeah. Uh, I guess a lot of people tell me I should not worry too much about that.
Yeah, you
I,
don't worry about it. It's just like learning. It's just like learning about quail and stuff like that. Everything takes time and practice,
yeah.
and you can do anything you set your mind to.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh, Steve asked, "Will you be gardening at the new house? Are you going to
Yeah.
put in a garden?"
Yeah, I guess it's a small garden. Yeah, there's a few raised beds in the backyard left by the previous um people who rented the place.
That
Yeah, a
is
little garden,
good.
yes. And
So
hopefully,
you give your mom an herbal garden, one raised bed for an herbal garden, so she can plant the herbs that she likes to cook with. Then
hmm
you take over the other herbs.
that's what we did last year. One herbal garden from mom, one raised bed completely for strawberries because all of us love strawberries, and we didn't have much success with those because chipmunks and whatnot ate them all. Only got to eat just a few.
Well, do you have any more of that 1/4 inch hardware cloth?
Yeah, I have some hardwood cloth. I need.
You can stake that around your
They dig
strawberries for this.
underground. They dig crazy tunnels. They can dig from
Oh.
far away. They'll find their ways to those strawberries.
Then you put them in containers where they can't. Where it don't matter. They'll come up against the container. It's on the through the ground.
Yeah, we maybe we should try doing this spring. Putting in containers.
It's like I got a couple rows of strawberries in my stacking. I mean my yeah. Well, I can't remember the name of it right now. Green stalk.
Well, that's what the strawberries are called.
No, that's what they're in. It's a green stalk, which is
Oh, okay.
vertical gardening.
Mm, all right. We had those containers vertical, go up like that, and
Yeah.
like we wanted to plant strawberries on, it, but we thought the pots are too small, so we thought putting them in the raised bed would be better. But I wish we did that instead because we did not get to eat much strawberries this year.
The strawberries would be great in a green stalk because they'll grow. You don't get much the first year anyhow. It's usually after the first year that you get more. The first year is mostly meant for root growth.
Yeah,
Mostly,
the plants are small the first year.
yep. But they do send out those babies.
What again?
Bonjour, Rudy. Those leaders with strawberry plants in them. They try to. That's
Said
how
I?
they. Strawberries send out shoots that have babies growing on it.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me just cover these parakeets making a lot of noise. I cannot hear you.
Yeah, and he still has eggs that he can trade with because Steve says has confidence that your little garden will be a successful and you will be trading in no time at all. Because I shared your. I can't hear you.
I said hopefully. Thank you for the wish, and I hope that's what happens. I hope it'll be successful this year.
Good evening, Figs and Quail. Yeah, I shared your Facebook post about bartering. What in the
Mm-mm.
world's Lucy got in her? Oh, you were into briars. That's not good, Lucy. What was you going after that? Groundhog?
Hey Lucy, Lucy.
She ignore. You can talk to her all you want. She's gonna ignore you
Oh, okay.
because you're not in person.
Hmm. Well, yeah. Uh, she thinks it's like a video or something, right? She doesn't understand it's me. Like, does she
She
recognize
don't
me?
care. Doesn't pay that much attention. You can't pet her, so she don't care. Hello, Terry.
Okay.
Terry is Madwood Barbecue. Okay. Now you've got a Facebook group.
Yeah, I got a small Facebook group, where me and other people can share ideas on making raising poultry and fowl cheaper
It's
than,
poultry on a budget.
yeah, and make cutting costs and all of that. That was important for me when I started, and still is. And I know a lot of people would benefit from that information.
Did you get your quail coop? I mean, did you get your chicken coop built?
So what happened was, the second I finished building it, we had to move.
You couldn't move it with
I
you?
remember, no, it was like it was big, and it was like kind of difficult moving it because I used a lot of nails and stuff instead of screws, so we would have to like cut it somehow, and it's
Uh huh.
just I was sad
Now,
because I spent so much time and so much ideas and a lot of money, on that chicken coop, and
well,
I liked it. It was big and nice, but
but you learned a valuable skill,
yeah, that's also true.
and you'll have that skill for the rest of your life.
Yes,
Tell your
and I
mom I
can.
said hi.
You talking to me?
I said, tell your mom I said hi.
All right, I will next time I see her. All right. Well,
Let's see. Anybody else have a question for Yusuf?
All right then.
Let me
Was
see. Get it a minute or two because
all right.
sometimes
Sorry.
it's slower showing in the screen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nope. Xperia African says nope. See, that's what he tries to do is it tries to okay, he wants to know Yusuf, where you from?
I am from. I'm living in Massachusetts. By my ethnicity, I'm Turkish and North African. And also, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. So I'm Turkish, North African.
He says, well, that's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Where were you born at?
I was happened to be born in Russia because that's where my parents were doing business at that time. They had like a store there. They
Uh-huh.
were uh, like selling stuff there, uh, importing products and whatever. And then we moved here like 5 years ago.
You said, do you have a YouTube channel?
YouTube channel, no, but I always want
Well,
to
but
start.
he's on Facebook, Experienced African.
Yeah, I got a group as well.
Can you drop the let me let me get it. Let me get it. Okay, I'll get the link to your group, Yusuf. That's Yusuf's group on Facebook, Poultry on a Budget.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it's called. You can check it out.
What I shared your post to everybody while we
Verna
were
is
waiting for
the
you.
Verna is the admin, and I'm the owner. And thanks to you for adminning in my group.
Yeah, I don't do much in there because I don't go on Facebook much anymore.
Mm. Well,
You know, I've got
it's a.
7 baby rabbits.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably exciting and makes you busy. Yeah.
That and I got a bunch of quail I have to process. I was supposed to be processing it yesterday, but something happened and someone did not keep their word. And so I ended up having to do their job today.
Hmm.
But I mean, I'll show you a week's worth of eggs.
So,
See this
oh
big
my god.
container? That's a week's worth of eggs.
What's the plan? What are you gonna do with all that?
They're gonna get freeze dried.
All right.
But I
And
have some other
then,
stuff I gotta put in the freeze dryer tonight, so those will be
so
oh
do you just add freeze dried eggs to recipes and whatnot?
yeah. Well, you can also you can rehydrate them and scramble them up. I mean, they're already scrambled into a powder.
Uh-huh.
You heard of powdered eggs before, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
When you add water to them, it's just like somebody like you just freshly cracked eggs and scrambled them up already.
I bet.
And here's the biggest eater of eggs.
Let's see.
Come here, Lucy. Up. Get up here.
It's healthy for them, I bet.
Oh yeah, eggs are great for their coats, and that's got more B vitamins.
Especially
Experience.
with the shell.
What made you go into farming?
Well, I haven't ever gone to actual farming. It's all,
It's
small
gardening, is
scale
what he's
hobby.
talking about.
Sorry?
It's even gardening is a form of farming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm saying that for now it's like only in a hobby form. The reason I actually don't know. I guess I always, to be honest, I don't know why specifically this like farming and whatnot. Maybe I guess I like growing stuff as a kid. You could like when younger. Uh, and we lived in an apartment, and I always dreamed of having a little garden on my own. And I guess that dream came true. So now, what I want to do in future, in about 2 years, uh, we want to move to the country. Hopefully, have a nice little homestead, and we'll see how that goes. But that's both mine and my mother's dream, and I
Uh-huh.
think it's possible. I mean,
Well, yeah, anything's possible.
hmm
You may have to move out of that East Coast area and come more to the farmlands.
that's right. East Coast is
It's
East
all
Coast
hotty
is
toddy.
East Coast is just for a certain type of people who have a lot of money, not us.
Yep,
Yeah. What
I
what's
know.
nice though?
Pardon?
What's nice though that there are some nice right farming areas around here too, like around um, New Hampshire, Vermont, those areas. It's
Uh huh.
getting way expensive, farmland and stuff, but there's nice areas there and there's great opportunities. Like for example, growing stuff there and then importing it. Not importing it, just just bringing it to farmers markets and whatnot in Massachusetts, New York, and Connecticut, big cities, and there are some great opportunities like that as well. But it's still stuff is still like crazy expensive here. I don't think much people can afford anything around here.
Yusuf, didn't you have a street side stand on the honor system?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I had that, and I was experimenting. Hold on, the doorbell is ringing. Hold on, 1 second. I'll be back.
Okay. Experienced African, yes. Yusuf is very intelligent. I know you never got back with me, you experienced Africans. Oh, how do you guys like my shirt? Welcome back, Dawn. Did you see my shirt? I got freezer camp counselor. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is Kelly Connections. The other one, Matt's got one too. I want to get one from every channel that's doing the freezer cap. Now remember, everyone, Nightbot is giving out advertisements to family farms that you can buy your gifts from. Yeah, that experience, one of the things that I love, experience, it represents one thing I love. Okay, what I remember most about you when you first showing up at the lives and everything was the way that you wanted to make everything into a business.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Turn into a business, yes. I was
Yeah, you
always
wanted to
like that,
make
you know?
everything, and that's very intelligent, you know? And that was the whole background of the 18 and under contest was so that people like you could start a business.
Yes, that's right. Well, I've been um I've been doing that, and since I was a kid, I was always like that, and sell something there, do something here, always thinking like that, and um, when I got quails, and I got a very great opportunity to, you know, actually do like a small business. I was selling, live quails, eggs, and hatching eggs a few times,
Uh huh.
and it was great, and I learned a lot, and yeah.
What
Hopefully, I
was
can
this?
continue soon.
That was for you, Yusuf.
Oh, sorry. What?
Have you heard of Goodwall?
Good. What was that? I don't know what that is. Sorry.
No, we don't know what you're talking about, experienced African.
Well,
I think that, let me see something here. You got to go to my channel. Go ahead and talk, Yusuf.
I wanted to say that you gotta let me go because we're going out to eat with family. So
Okay, well, thank you very much for coming up and sharing your experience with
yeah,
us. Maybe
and
on a
thank you for
Saturday
having me.
morning, maybe on a Saturday morning you can share more, have more time and share.
I'll bring a coffee or a tea as well.
Okay, you have a blessed day.
All right. Have a good
Bye
evening. God
bye.
bless. Bye.
Hello, Ed. I'm only streaming on one channel, and I have 22 people on in my 22 likes. Let me see. No, because I'm the only one streaming, and there's 14 people watching. Just a second. Okay, there you go. No, it's I know there's a couple people that stalk my channel and the thing is that's why they copy me and do a Sunday morning quail and coffee. But you know, imitation is the highest form of flattery. Some people just never have their own ideas. Let's see something here. Steve, are you still around or I'm trying to look for his name. Okay. That's what I was doing. Yeah, very lazy. Some people just don't have an original thought in their head. They always have to copy somebody else. It makes them kind of sad. And they never have a kind word about other people. But that's their problem. Have a blessed night, Anton. But see, I don't let people like that worry me. Ed, do you feel like coming up and talking about your quail history? And if you're doing anything else? Oh, Nikki's making special deviled eggs. Well, time for a cancer stick, so got to shut my camera off. Oh no, he could. I don't think he could have been streaming me. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I know you need that break. I got thrown behind by a couple days because depending on people that don't follow through. And then they say something to you and they claim they said something totally opposite and you got it in writing on their text. So they wanted to come up and do their the cages, and I'd already did them today. All 9 cages. Oh no, that's okay, Dawn. I was letting him clean so that I could help him, like with cigarettes and sometimes emergency cash. Okay, Ed, I will give you the link. And I think you're on Facebook, aren't you, right now? Wait. Okay, Ed, I just sent it through you through Messenger. Hey, AR. That's Elliot, isn't it? Yeah, but they get loud if it's not food. Okay, here you go, Ed. I'll put it here then. But I'm not going to pin it because I don't want everybody comes in. Oh, come on. To jump up. There you go, Ed. Oh, wow. I really appreciate that, Elliot. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, you have to test your mic and everything, Ed. Someone trying to call me from Maryland. I don't know anybody in Maryland. Yeah, Dawn, I haven't even been going to Randy's lives. I've been so busy lately. I gotta go through my Christmas presents and make sure I got everybody that I'm going to get Christmas presents to this year. Oh, on Matt's teas, I sent my nurse home with the desert blend, and she loves it. Whoops. Oh boy. So you'll have it for Christmas Day if they come tomorrow. Did you get hold of Aaron and see what day if he had a tracking number for him? Speak of the devil, and he appears. Yay! Hey, Aaron. Oh, okay, so that way it'd be a Christmas Day hatch. Well, he came in the room right after I said his name. Yep. So I cleaned all 9 cages today, and I'll clean them all again Friday. At least all the ones that I need it. By then, I should only have 5 cages to clean instead of 9. See, no, 6 cages. Aaron, what's your weather? Oh, I tell you what, those baby bunnies come out now, and I got one of them, one of the broken ones. Oh, 50 degrees. It's 34 here. I've only got 35. Pardon my yawning, everybody. I had a rough night last night. Oh, wow. Traveling for work. It's been a gloomy day here all day. Well, if Kelly, if you're in here, you can do that now. You guys, I'll be right back. I have to answer a call that you can't refuse. And I have to get Lucy out of my way. Because reason why Lucy is so gray, she's 11 years old now. Let me see. Gray, she's 11 years old. Hello, Ed. What have you got going now?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. Can you hear
Didn't
me
you
okay?
win? Yeah, I hear you fine. Did
All
you
right.
win some eggs?
Uh, no, I didn't win any. Well, that's how I started out. Is I won some eggs, and and then um, I went from there. Hatched them out, had them in the backyard, but it got too much for me because I just can't get around like I used to. So
Uh huh.
I got rid of the quail, and until I can get around a little bit better, I'm not going to get any more quail. Hopefully, maybe this spring, because we're doing a lot of house upgrades, about $60,000 worth. So it should be a little easier for me to get in and out of the house and be able to do what I want to do.
Didn't you win something Saturday?
I sure did. I won a 3 tier um, from Dale's Quails.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
you had something. You won something quail related.
yeah. Well, I thought it was a brooder. I knew it was. At least that's what I thought it was, and then Dale corrected me. But I won it on Chris Karn's channel, Slightly Redneck.
I remember you winning something.
Yeah, and
Seriously.
so that's the first thing I've ever won on YouTube, and the eggs were the first thing I ever won. I've ever the only thing and wait a minute, the only thing I've won on Facebook and have ever won were the eggs.
And who did you win those from?
Uh, um, we shall not mention his name.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he who shall not be named.
Yeah, and he's just as bad as the one in Harry Potter.
You got that right.
Oh.
uh, that right now, I'm just hanging out. I'm my bathrobe on. Sorry, just watching TV. Um, let's see. I've got lots of plans for when it gets a little warmer. I've got a quail foot earring that I'm trying to kind of develop, but it's for Jasmine. I'll have it copper coated, and then I'll 24 gold plate it for her,
For who?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Yeah, she's the one loves gold.
Yep. And then I have the little quail feet that are copper
Holding the
plated.
egg.
Yeah, well, it's not an egg. It's actually a round stone. It's called Dalmatian jasper.
Uh
But
huh.
the reason I used it is because it looks like can't figure out where the camera's at. Because it looks like a quail egg.
Oh, that's cool.
Now these were silver plated. However, I ran them too long in my vibrating tumbler, and it took part of it off. So I'm gonna have to replate it silver. See how it's not quite silver,
Uh
and you can
huh.
see like a copper coming through.
Uh huh.
And that was my fault. I didn't leave him in the copper. I mean, I didn't leave him in the silver long enough, and then I left him in the vibrator, tumbler too long. So
So
yeah,
it took the coating right back off.
yeah, it took the coating right back off. Sorry, I'm a little tongue tied tonight. I don't know why. The
Little camera shy.
not normally, but I do have a thing I'm working with a friend of mine, doing a large candling platform. So see how that'll work out. Instead of just doing one at a time, we can do like 124 of them at a time.
Yeah, where you can look and see whatever one's clear, the ones you just pull out.
That's right.
That sounds
And
cool.
so, and basically, it'll be set up for just for was it GFI? No. Oh, what's that one called? Um,
GQF.
that's it. GQF. I don't know what ground fault interrupter. Yeah, GQF. So it'll be set up for those first, and um, but it's just in the starting phase. I've thought about how to do it. I've ordered some stuff. I got to wait for at least 14 days, at least, for it to show up, and then I can start figuring out how to wire it and hooking it up and doing everything else.
Uh-huh.
Um, what else I got going? Oh, I want to make some charcuterie boards that are epoxy resin and wood with quail eggs inlaid into them with some like flowers or um, some jasmine, no, lavender, excuse me, lavender and stuff inlaid into it also.
You know what would be cool? Is if you could do a deviled eggs plate for quail eggs.
Yeah, that would be cool. Although I'd have to figure out how to do that in the mold because that's how it's molded that way. But yeah, that
Yeah,
would be cool.
because I've been trying to get somebody to make deviled eggs plates for quail eggs for years now.
I don't know why everybody's got a 3D printer.
Yeah,
You know,
they can't figure it out how to do it. They're good at running other people's ideas, through it.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's my problem. I don't know how to program it. I know how to. I mean, if I can download it onto the thumb drive and stuff it in the back of the thing, I can do it. But I don't know how to program them.
Thank you very much, Matt.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not reading any of the comments. I'm just watching where I'm at in the frame, and
Uh-huh.
I'm not an
Well,
overly experienced YouTuber. Excuse me, influencer.
neither am I. I just go as I learn.
I've
I'll be
had my
right back. I got
YouTube.
to get some more coffee.
Sure, sure. I've had my YouTube channel for almost 20 years now, and I have like 185 followers. You know why? Because I just don't care. Um,
Right.
I put I put what I want to put on there, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, if it helps you out, I'm really happy. But other than that, I don't care. Sorry, it kind of sounds wrong, but I just do it for me. You know,
Well, that's the whole thing is a lot of people started their YouTube channels as making memories for their kids, you
I don't
know,
have any of those, thank God. But
and that's how they became popular because people started finding their stuff, and now they've got hundreds of thousands and
if not millions.
if not millions of followers.
One
It's
guy,
just like
yeah,
the guy that got me started in quail, Hidden Heights Farms.
mm-hmm,
You know, first Arms Family Homestead got quail eggs, gave some to Dutch at Keeping It Dutch. That's Sean.
mm-hmm,
And then Sean gave it to his adopted brother, Kevin at Hidden Heights Farms. And I had watched all their channels, but Hidden Heights was my favorite. And I asked Kevin, says, how can I get hold of those eggs? He goes, give me your address and I'll send you some.
cool.
And he didn't know anything about sending quail eggs in the mail. I mean, I was lucky I had two out of a dozen hatch. That was my first time hatching anything, and it was enough to get me hooked.
Yeah, there you go. And then the only reason I even got into them is because I normally eat a lot of eggs. I eat like at least 6 eggs a day in the morning, and the chicken eggs got so darn expensive there for a while. I mean, we're talking almost $20 a dozen at one point. because I've been tracking him for like a year or two now, or like since 2020, and the highest I've seen him on Walmart for 18 eggs was um 18 eggs was like $19 and some change. I'm like, oh heck no, I'm not eating those. So, I thought about getting chickens, and then I kept reading about them. Like, man, they take up too much space, and I'm sure somebody's gonna call animal control on me because I have chickens in my yard clucking around. And then I found that quail, you only you can put three in a square foot. So I'm like, well, I can do that. That's pretty small. And nobody around here knows what a quail sounds like. Everybody knows what a chicken sounds like.
Yeah,
So
quail just sounds like wild birds.
exactly. And my neighbors knew I had some kind of bird, but they had no idea what kind of bird.
Uh-huh.
So they probably wouldn't even noticed it except for the males, because mine like to scream all the time.
And that's usually because they couldn't get enough broads to them.
Oh, they have plenty of broads. They're all in one cage, So I don't know. But finally, like I said, I got to the point I just couldn't take care of them, and my wife accidentally killed a few, and she didn't want to take care of them after that. So
Then you ended up in the hospital.
yeah, I ended up in the hospital for a while. Um, so yeah, until I get things more stable, it's not fair to the quail, and is just too hard on me.
I just want to put your beard in two braids.
Yosemite Sam here.
Whenever I see a long beard, that's what I want to do. I want to braid it up.
Yeah, I've let
Oh,
it grow out a little longer since QuailCon, because I had it
yeah.
trimmed while I was there. I had my hair cut and my beard trimmed while I was there, and now it's grown out
Uh-huh.
some more.
But it's like me in my apartment. You know, that quail, I had quail for quite a few years there.
Yeah.
And then I tried the cooey. They were the smallest bird animal that I could get to try and see if I could handle processing them.
Mm-hmm.
And those were the hardest things to process.
Oh, because they're too cute, or
Well,
they're just too hard.
they're too hard.
Okay.
Look at that's the neck bone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that big old thing.
Yeah, I got a 4 pound oh, what do they call those things? Meat cleaver that take care of that real quick.
Oh, and they scream.
Oh yeah, they do. Well, they're a rodent.
But
Just look at their teeth.
well, rabbits got the same kind of teeth, and they're
Yeah.
rodents too.
So do rats and beavers, and they all look the same when you have a skull. They're just different sized skulls. But yeah, it's been something lately. I just been hanging out and trying to think of things to do. I got Aaron to send me some eggs for that um, Quail University piece I did about um, candles. Making candles out of the eggshells. Um, I'm sure some of you've seen that video.
I haven't yet. I haven't been back to the university in quite a while. Like
Oh
I
well, it
said,
was.
I am busy lately.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. But no, it was on one of their blogs. They do a blog, and I believe it should be on one of their Facebook blogs too. But anyways, it showed you how to. Well, they're on YouTube also, and it showed. I did a tutorial on how to make quail eggshell candles.
Uh-huh.
So I did that for them, and then I was surprised these eggs aren't rotten, because I let them sit for almost 2 months on the counter. Um, and
The
then
worst that happens on the counter is that they dry up a little bit.
some of them dried up a lot, especially since I ground a hole in the end, and all there was
Oh, okay.
there was just the membrane.
Uh-huh.
Some of them, while I was trying to get the yolk out of them, they would just pop because the thick yolk would stick to the end of the hole and block
Uh-huh.
it. And that'd just blow the egg apart.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well,
I
you know
figured,
what you can do about that is you can soak them overnight in water and let them get some moisture back in them.
no,
I had to
no,
go get a
well,
sweater. I'm getting cold.
yeah, I just went whatever popped, and I got rid of them because I don't want
Uh-huh.
anything clogged in there. I want them empty because I've got necklaces and earrings and stuff to make for next QuailCon. Because this QuailCon 2023, I didn't take anything for sale, and everybody wanted something, and I didn't bring anything. Well, because I was very lazy that year, that fall. So
Uh,
I have stuff.
Experience African says Ed got making candles out of eggs. Yeah,
Well,
that's where
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go
I was
ahead.
all right. Basically, you're using the egg shell. When you cut them open to, dump the yolks out to make your breakfast or whatever, if instead of cutting the fat end, you cut the pointy end, and then you just clean them out and set them aside, let them dry, and then you get your candle making um, stuff. Like, I bought soy wax and some candle wicks and such. And I got some dye, candle dye to put in it. And you put the soy wax in the microwave. I did it in small batches. I would microwave it for about a minute and see if it was melted enough. If not, I'd microwave it for another minute. Um, and all I had was a glass um, measuring cup. So you have to wrap something around it to hold it because they will burn you because they keep the heat in. If you use a plastic one, it's not as bad because it won't retain the heat as bad. Anyways, you put the egg, you hold the egg like in a. I was using a egg carton, the plastic egg cartons you get them in from people. I cut the top off, I sit them in the tray, and then I would pour the wax in, and then I would take the wick and set it in, but I would take like pieces of popsicle stick and drill a hole in the popsicle stick and slide it down over the wick. So when you put it in there, you set the popsicle stick on the rim of the egg, and what it would do is it holds the wick so that it stays where it needs to stay. And once everything congeals and hardens back up, you pull the popsicle stick out, and your wick's perfectly centered.
Uh-huh.
And then if you get the wax on the outside of the egg shell, which you can do if you're not very careful, all I did was get a nice bowl of hot, almost boiling water, and I'd pick the egg up by the wick
What?
and set it down into the water, not to where it would flow over the edge, but enough that it was right up to the edge, and I would just kind of twirl it a little bit. That hot water would just take that wax and melt it right off, and then I pick it up and wipe it off with a paper towel.
Uh-huh.
So they're really easy to make if you want to take the time to do them. They're not my favorite project personally, because everything I bought, I packaged back up in a box and sent it over to Kelly, at Feathered Connections, because she's more into that than I am. It's not. I can do the craft, but I don't like doing some things, and that was one of the things I just didn't like doing.
Yeah, Nightbot has her store up
Oh, cool.
in there.
Yeah,
See,
she sells the stuff online. She also Kelly also does what do you call them, farmers markets, and these Christmas bazaars for people to buy stuff for gifts. She did a couple of them. She did really good on the last one. A lot of people were looking, and I've taught Kelly how to make quail earrings and necklaces just like I do, just like I make.
yep.
And you basically can't tell them apart. She did a really great job. And she said people are like weren't really buying them because they were afraid that they were gonna break because they thought they were too too fragile, but they're not. I mean, you could pick them up and drop them on a table like from 2 feet, and they'll just bounce. Um, so yeah, I told her to take an egg that she, put the hole in the wrong place, and just fill it with foam and stuff the way we make them, and just let them bounce it around a bit. It's not.
Uh-huh.
You can destroy it. Yes, you can, but you have to intentionally destroy it. If you just put it on like a pair of earrings, like normal, nothing's gonna happen to them.
I love the wishbone earrings I got from you.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I got to do some wishbone ear. I got to do a lot of stuff for this next year, and I'm sure Steve will throw up how many more days we have left. I think it's what 269 days,
Well,
Steve.
he is at work, so he may not be able to do it as much.
Okay,
We're
because the
we're
other
down to
day he
nine
put it up.
people now.
Well, sorry, I bored them all.
No, no, we've been on for an hour and a half. That's what
Oh,
bores them.
okay. Yeah, yeah. I
Steve
tried.
says, there you go.
But I like to make things. I'm good at crafting stuff, and and yeah. See, I was right. 269. I got it. um, yeah. Stop, Steve. You're killing me here. The I got a lot to do for this next quail con, so hopefully I can do some stuff. I got lots of ideas, and getting it done is that's a different story. Because some days I just sit and watch TV all day, and well, some days it watches me all day. So hey,
Yeah, I think
yes,
tomorrow might be my sleep day because I got maybe about 3 hours sleep last night,
same here.
2 hours
The night be-
yesterday afternoon.
the night before I got a good, I got like 6.5 hours of sleep, so I figured that was pretty good. My sleep stuff's been all messed up lately, and
Yeah,
I
so
have
is
to go.
mine.
I'm gonna have to go to bed at least around midnight tonight because I have to be up early tomorrow because we have to go shop for a new couch because the one I got now is kind of messed up. Um, order a new couch. Got to get a new bed because uh, there's something wrong with it, and it's still under warranty. And it stupid thing was like 3 grand, almost four. So I got that thing. It has been great doing and teaching, and I know there's sharing and everything. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
um,
we love how you share.
I don't mind sharing. I mean, there's a lot of a lot of country around here. From the East
Just
Coast to the West Coast. So, you know, there.
just remind everybody that when they're eating their quail to save their wishbones and send them to you.
Not right now. I've got plenty at the moment, especially legs and heads. Um,
No, I'm talking about
skulls.
the wishbones because
Oh
those
yeah,
are unusual.
yeah, they're a little harder to come by. But I have a good little supply. But yeah, I need to do the quail wishbone necklaces and earrings. Um, Andy Rabbit won a set at QuailCon. She won everything at QuailCon. She was on a super lucky streak.
Yeah, she should have bought a Mega Millions lottery ticket then.
Yes, and giving me one because I got a ticket and I didn't know what it was for, so I just put it in my pocket. And when I got home, I'm like, "What was this thing for?" So hey, I may have won something. I don't know, and just moved on to her. But it's a good thing she wasn't flying because she had never got all that stuff back through the airplane.
Oh no! And the way she planned,
So what?
the way she had to pack her van
Yeah,
to get home.
I bet
I
that
mean,
was
it was
fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
because she
this year.
got a breeder's cage from me,
Yeah.
a guinea pig. I mean, a ferret cage.
Wow. Didn't she get a GQF too?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she got my wishbone necklace set up and earrings.
Uh
And I
huh.
don't know what else she got. She got a lot of stuff. I know that.
Oh yeah.
She was lucky. Very, very lucky. So hey, more power to her. You know,
Yep,
when you're hot, you're hot, and when you're not, you're not.
ain't that the truth?
That's right. So that was just her time, and I guess she needed it, and she got blessed. So that's cool. But let's see. Yeah, I mean, I just got a lot of stuff to do and make, and I need to get it done. You know, and I'm not gonna make these earrings forever. That's why I want to teach people how to do it. You know, because I'm just doing it because I'm having fun, and that's it. It's the only reason I am even doing any of this because I'm having a good time. And when I'm not having a good time, I stop what I'm doing. I'm done. I walk away. You know, um, and that's why I did a course on Quail University, which will be up in January, about sometime March. Yeah, I still have to send some more videos, but and everybody can learn how to do it. If you had gone to QuailCon, you could have downloaded the whole course for free and done it. But you had to be at QuailCon and downloaded the link, and that's the only way you can get on there is if you got that link at QuailCon. So now it'll be moved over to Quail U. But that's about all I got going on right now. Yeah, they haven't even started my bathroom yet. It's been a month and a half. We've already fired 2 contractors, and I got a buddy of mine. He seems to be more into it than anybody else. He's already been here twice, and the day I called him, he was over here like an hour or two later, and he had more ideas than these other people. Matter of fact, he had some of the same ideas that I had, and and he had ideas that I didn't even think of. So he's writing up a what do you call those things? Oh, how much it's going to cost so we can submit it and get a loan. But yeah, being without a bathroom for a month and a half is a pain.
I could
Uh,
imagine.
yeah, because if I want to take a shower, I got to go to my mom's house. But luckily, she's only a mile away, and we got a porta potty on the front porch, and it gets a little cold out there. But I actually put a heater in there for my wife. She wasn't happy the other day because the heater turned itself off after 24 hours, and it was like 30 something degrees in there. So I laughed a little
I
on
would
that
have
one.
I would have brought a porta potty and I mean one of those little potty seats that you set over a bucket in the house. It would have said to hell with it. Composting toilet.
Yeah. So, but I got I figured out the the heater thing that it shuts itself off every 24 hours. So basically, before I go to bed, I'm going to turn it off and turn it right back on, and it keeps it about 20 degrees warmer than whatever the ambient
Outside.
air temperature is. Yeah. So it's
Ooh.
tolerable for her, and it doesn't really matter to me. I was fine with it being cold.
Yeah, like John says, a lugaboo.
um. Yeah. Is Kelly still on here? Is she off here? Again, I
she
can't.
she she I haven't seen her since the beginning. I've seen her post
Uh,
some
she's,
things.
she's probably busy with her kids. One of them's sick, so
Yeah, but she's also been doing some YouTube stuff too.
yep, she has. She's made 3 YouTube videos today and a what's that stupid thing called?
Community posts.
No, Twitter. Yeah, Twitter feed, which I don't have Twitter. I don't mess with that. I mean, I know technology a little bit, but for the most part, I don't mess with it.
I am getting away from the gossip rags.
The who?
The gossip rags.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And forget that mess.
I mean, Facebook, I got burned out on Facebook. I'm burned out on so many things. It's pathetic right now.
The only thing I do on Facebook is I can see what my friends are doing. I'll post some, funny stuff that I find, and I keep an eye on certain groups for people. So,
Yeah. Have
but
a blessed night, Dawn.
night dawn. So that's about all I do, and I'm always on somewhere. So if people message me, I generally message right away unless I've fallen asleep, which definitely happens a lot.
Yeah, even
So
though it may only be for a few minutes, but
yeah. And but like I said,
see,
most of my time is spent watching YouTube. I have regular channels, but I don't watch regular TV anymore. I watch nothing but YouTube.
I don't even own a TV.
Oh wow, yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that
I
at
haven't
all.
I haven't owned a TV since the accident.
Wow,
Who
I
wants to
got a
be
six.
brainwashed and depressed all the time?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not. That doesn't bother me. Um,
If I want to
just don't
watch
watch the
movies,
news. You'll be okay.
well, you get it in the commercials too.
No, I pay no attention to those whatsoever.
Um, if I want to watch anything, it's either YouTube or Peacock. I don't even watch Netflix anymore. I got
Yeah,
mad at them
uh,
years ago.
yeah. Yeah. I watch Crunchyroll. I like anime. Me and my wife both like anime, so we watch a lot of that too. But like I said, basically it's everything on my Fire Stick is what I watch, and I learn a lot of stuff off of YouTube. Like the other night, I needed to know how to run multiple lights with a controller, and I wasn't sure how to do it, so YouTube to the rescue.
That's how I am, cuz my TV is my computer monitor.
See, I'm YouTube certified.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, like I watch. Well, right now I'm watching us on a 65-inch color screen TV. And I would really like an 85, but they haven't come down low enough yet. I don't want to pay more than 1,000.
Well, see, for years, for decades, I wanted a KitchenAid stand mixer,
Uh huh.
but I could never see paying the price.
Yeah.
I got one.
Oh, nice.
I got it for half price.
There you go. That's the best kind.
See, and that's what I used to tell my husband is every time I mentioned I think I'd like to have something, he would want to go out and get it right then and there. I told him, I says, no, it's too high right now. It'll come down to the price I want.
Yeah, that's.
And he learned to listen to me then.
Yeah. I'm a bargain hunter, big time. I don't like paying a lot for things, and I'll have like a fixed price I want to pay for something, and I won't buy it until it comes very very close to that or below that. And that's the way I am at auctions. I go on an auction. I look at what there's there. I determine how much I want to pay for it, and if it goes above what I want to pay for it, I'm not going to chase it. I'll let it
That's
go.
right.
I'll find another one. I mean, because unless it's the one only one object in the entire world, that I had to have, which that's impossible. So you know, um, I'm just gonna wait.
See, that's the way I do anything. No matter how bad I want something, I won't get it until it's at a price that I can I do anything. No matter how bad I want something, it comes
Yeah,
down to the price that I feel is affordable.
Exactly. Now, if I'm at a live auction, basically I'll run right up and um, bid the highest, almost the highest amount I want to pay for something, just as a shock value, And they're like, "Whoa, I don't want to go up that fast." But
Uh-huh.
I want to pay $400 for something. I'm going to run right up there and and do that because
Well,
it'll scare them off. But it's still cheaper than if I went and bought it brand new.
but see, that's what I did with my Egyptian peas during the auction.
Hmm.
I put just about my highest bid in for them right away.
Yeah, and if you didn't, you could just wait a little longer, right?
That's right.
Oh, but yeah, I'm
But
just
see,
cheap. I'm sorry.
let me put it this way. I only buy things from people that I appreciate anyhow. You
Oh,
know what I'm
there you go.
saying?
Yeah.
And I do it knowing that I could have got a break other ways, through them. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I know how much I want to give you, and I'm going to do it that way, one way or another.
Yes, Steve. You only paid full price for goats for Aaron.
What was that, about $2?
Yeah, no, it's probably more like 7 to 10. I bought those poor goats. They needed a corral, so I bought those goats a corral.
And he
And
sent him some hay too.
both me and Steve sent them hay. I mean, they got to eat, you know. Got to get them through the winter. And I sent him some hatching eggs. I'm just waiting for them little peepers to pop out. Put in with the goats.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, he might still get something else.
See, that's what another thing I like is our community. We're all like minded. We all got the same kind of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some of 'em might be a little drier than others, but
Yeah, or dirtier
yeah.
in my case, most of the time, I guess, or crude, like in my
I
case.
don't know. I don't think your humor's crude.
Yeah, well, okay.
I get a kick out of it.
Well, I do too. So, it just depends on the other person when they see it, is how they perceive it. But
Well, if they
no,
know you, they should know how to take it.
well, yeah. I mean, nothing. Nothing offends me because it's just a joke.
Uh-huh. Just little
So
pranks and
yeah, yeah. He definitely needed those eggs, Steve. I can't wait to see when they hatch.
what kind of eggs did you send him?
I believe they were. I don't know. They were white and speckled. So I'm assuming quail.
Button
I
quails?
I guess it's gonna be a surprise. It had a nice little coating on them that looked like plastic. So we'll see when they hatch what they are.
Hatch in an incubator or without an incubator?
It's gonna have to be without an incubator. It have to be like the natural way. He's gonna have to turn them every so often. I was
Steve
thinking
says, I
about.
think I'm crude and dry. Oh, well.
I don't know. I like Steve jokes.
I don't. Oh, wow.
I'm one of those people. If you can dish it out, you need to be able to take it. So
Oh
Like I
yeah.
said, I can dish it out and I can definitely take it. Doesn't bother to me. And I think, yeah, at least 720 days at least. Um, it might be longer than that, Steve.
932 days.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's no shelf life on them, so um, is Aaron still on here?
I don't think so.
Oh, what can we send him?
Let's see. Send him goats. Now we need to send him sheep.
Oh yeah, there you go. Sheep or donkeys. You got to protect the goats, or maybe a little barn so they don't have to stay out in the weather all the time. 'Cause,
Yeah, because goats don't like to get wet.
yeah, they definitely don't like to get wet. I mean, if the sprinkler goes off in his office, they're gonna get wet.
He may still be working. He's traveling for yeah,
For
the kind of cows that you have, PJ. I can't remember the name of them.
little miniature milker things. I don't know what they're called.
Imu or
I mean,
maybe
isn't that it?
Zebus in a
What?
barn. Yeah, Zebus
Okay, say
in a
emu
barn.
isn't that a insurance
A
company
bird.
pet? Limu emu. Oh, that's right. You don't watch
Zebus.
TV.
No, but I see commercials.
Okay.
Even Peacock, you have some.
Yeah, unless you want to pay an extra money not to have to watch them. I mean, you can do that on YouTube. You can pay extra money not to see the commercials. I can wait the 5 or 6 seconds to skip it.
Thank you for coming, experienced Africans.
Are you leaving? Have a good night.
You appreciate my sweater? This is just a sweater.
It's Christmassy colors. It's red.
Well, see, you know what else I'm wearing? I think this is Kelly's.
You wearing her shirt?
Yeah, the freezer camp counselor.
Oh, she said already. Cool. Yeah. The weird thing is, me and Matt
Matt,
basically came up the idea separately at the same time.
I think everybody came up with the idea at QuailCon.
I didn't hear anything about it back then. I was
Well, we
just
were
sitting around the
teasing
house and like,
Jasmine about her kill apron.
well, yeah, okay. But I was just sitting around the house and watching TV, and it's some reason, free, that saying just popped in my head, so I messaged Kelly with it, and then she, that was like a week before she saw a video of Matt saying he was going to do them, and I'm like, you know, why can't we all, it- just
Everybody can do them because everybody's got their own area logo for it.
exactly? But she was afraid that somebody be like, oh, you're just copying his stuff, and it's like, no, she isn't, you know. Because I hadn't
Well,
even really seen Matt's stuff. I saw him at QuailCon, but I really didn't know who he was. He was a really nice guy. I like talking to him there. Um, but and I watch his videos on occasion. I tried to go watch it last time, but I guess he was having some kind of difficulty and had to get off early.
yeah, he's got a lot of things going on. You know, he had water problems and everything else.
Yeah. Well, during that time, I think he was having the signal problem for his Wi-Fi. I mean, that's probably because the sun was shooting out large solar flares on that couple of days, and it was disrupting communications all over the world. So Um,
Yeah,
and I'm guessing he has probably like a dish that he uses for Wi-Fi. I mean, I don't know really, but even then, it still has to go even via a landline. It still ends up being transmitted through the air at some point, and then like I said, the sun's solar flares were messing with it.
yeah, because they said that you could see the northern lights all the way down into Ohio,
Whoo, nice. I've
but
only
we
seen
couldn't
it.
see it.
Huh?
We
You
couldn't
didn't
see it
see them?
because no, because it was cloudy.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I've only seen them once, and that was when I was in Maine. I like, and I remember it, but I'd love to see him again.
I don't think I've ever seen them.
Well, there's a
I've seen
YouTube channel. Oh, go ahead.
I've seen strange lights, but they weren't northern lights. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's a YouTube channel somewhere that has a live feed out of Norway or something like that, and you can go on just about any day and see the northern lights up there.
Yeah, but that's just like watching it on TV.
Well, that's true, but it's still pretty.
When you see it in person, that's a different experience altogether.
Oh yeah, well yeah, definitely, definitely.
It's just like seeing quail on YouTube is one thing, holding one in your hand is another.
Yeah, hold it in your hand while it poops on you. It's just a whole big better experience.
You know, I don't think I've had that much of a problem with that.
Oh, okay. Oh man. Oh, that
Now I've had them bleed on me, but
I bet you have. Um,
because
no.
when I process them, I do it at my desk. And right now, I don't have a desk. That's why we're at my dining room table.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
Well, I got rid of the desk, was going to put the one that I had together, and it was missing a part.
Oh,
And I
geez.
had ordered it about a year ago. You know, it's been sitting around my apartment for about a year.
Yep. And then you can't get the part, or you'll have to pay for it.
No, you can't get the part because the company's out of business.
Oh, jeez.
So then I ordered another one, and it's missing one of the leg parts.
Dang.
So I'm supposed to get the replacement one on that Saturday, and I don't have to send the old one back. So that way,
You have spare parts, maybe.
maybe if it has a missing part, I may have one that it put in.
Wow. Yeah. And one of the things we have to do tomorrow, besides getting a couch and a bed, I've got 3 packages to return to Amazon. So that's a lot of fun.
I hate doing that
Well, I do too.
because a lot of times the things I order are too heavy, and there's no way I can carry them down the stairs.
Nah, I understand that.
So that's when I tell them, "Hey, you guys delivered it. You
You
can
come
have
pick it
somebody
up.
pick it up."
That's right. Um,
I'm 65 years old and I can't lift that shit.
I understand. I'm 57 and I can't lift that stuff anymore. I can barely lift
uh,
myself, let alone
well,
something else.
see, and I called Amazon when I got the problem with the desk. But Amazon was showing that the desk was never delivered to my apartment at the time,
Uh,
you know,
yeah.
but it did show up. And I told him when she was telling me the different ways she can do, I says, no, I says, I'll get hold of the company.
Yeah. Let Amazon take care of it.
Huh?
That's always let Amazon take care of it.
No, on this, I want to get hold of the company and see if I can get a spare part.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
they gave me the option of either waiting an extra week to get a part
Uh-huh.
and have it shipped out to me, or he'll get it through the system from Amazon to where they actually send me the desk and I don't have to return the other one.
Okay. Whatever.
So
Well,
I got some damn good wood.
there you go. Make some cool stuff out of stuff. Um,
Yeah, but I don't have room in my tiny apartment. I'm running out of room.
oh, yeah,
Oh.
man. I don't know. Really windy here today, all day, and kind of cold. Oh, I can hear the wind rattling stuff outside right now.
Uh-huh.
Um,
You need to go outside.
no, I don't.
Lucy no, Lucy does. That's what she was looking at me. Can I go potty?
Please let me out.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm always a jokester. So she'll take herself out.
Here, she will. She doesn't like to do it if I'm in Zach's house.
Uh huh. Well,
She doesn't like going outside without me.
yeah, because when we were at the quail barn, um, she wanted inside with you, big time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she doesn't like me out of her sight, but if I'm sitting in the house, she feels safe enough to go out,
Okay, well that's cool.
which is comical.
How does she open
Ed,
the
did you ever
doors?
get that generator fired up?
Oh no, I haven't. I got to get somebody to come look at it because I don't know what I'm doing with it, and I can't crawl up on it to get to it. So, uh, oh, what weather 65775.
That's that. She's getting a forecast
Oh,
for Great Plains. Temperature's 41 there. Oh, she's 6 degrees warmer than we are.
hmm.
The wind is blowing from the south at 6 miles per hour. The humidity is 59%. So you
Well,
could type in your,
I'm
you
on
could
my
type
phone,
in,
so I can't.
okay. See, if you were able to, you'd be able to say weather and then your zip code, and it would tell your forecast.
No, my zip is 23452,
Okay, let me see.
and that'll be Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Now say it again.
It's two, three,
Three,
four, 5,
4, 5, 2.
2. Correct. Very easy
Okay.
one to remember. Probably in the 40s. Winds are out of the northeast at about, I'd say 15, 10 to
Partly
15.
cloudy with a temperature of 42 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the north northwest at 15 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 52%.
I was close. I got it. I said I think northeast, and it was northwest. But I got the windage right.
Yep.
And weather is like a little hobby of mine too. I love to watch the weather stuff. I used to watch the Weather Channel all the time when it first came on, and now I don't.
Now we'll see what mine is right now.
Oh,
Now it's down to 34 degrees.
yeah.
Mine is going from the southwest at 5 miles per hour.
No,
But our
it's
current humidity is 79%. That's because it's cloudy
uh,
out.
it did rain a little bit today, and it was cloudy and sunny and cloudy and sunny. So, matter of fact, some of the clouds look like snow clouds to me, but we didn't get any, and it wouldn't have snowed much anyways if it had.
It's going to be cold this weekend.
I think sometime this weekend, it's supposed to be 75 here because it's going to rain. So, yeah. And me and my wife love the rain. We like to listen to it, especially if it's thunder and lightning. We'll go sit in our carport, or we used to go sit in the carport and just, watch it, listen, and We've had some lightning bolts hit really close. Scared the crap out of my wife because it was so loud because it was so close. Yeah. 25. You can keep that stuff, PJ. 25 degrees and you're getting snow. Oh, do not let it come this way, please. Yeah, I definitely have no use for the white stuff. None. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty, and that's it. It's cold, it's wet, it impedes your movement. It makes you slip and fall. Yeah, no, thank you. I will definitely not. I don't want anything to do with that white fluffy stuff.
Hello, Sue. StreamYard booted closed down, and I had to reopen it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Sue's another homesteader.
Uh, you know your camera's on and you got a cancer stick in your hand.
Yeah, it's late enough now. I don't worry
Okay,
about it.
all right. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, from 8 o'clock on, because little kids should be in bed by then.
That's right. Kids, don't try this at home or anywhere.
Right. Just because I've had this nasty habit for a century.
Well, yeah, I guess I wouldn't want mud either. I hate mud. I'll
Well,
take
see,
snow over mud any day.
Andy, I won't buy melting salt. I got coffee grounds I can dry up from
Uh,
spent coffee, and that makes good traction on ice.
I have an unopened bag of salt on my front porch from last year, so I'm hoping it'll be there next year, unopened.
Yeah, may cause cancer. Why do you want that in your ground where your vegetables there to get it?
Yeah. What may cause cancer? The salt?
The chemicals in the salt,
Well, I mean, you don't. You can
melting
just get
salt.
regular salt. Any salt will do. I mean, rock salt, whatever,
Well,
it'll
you
do.
don't. A lot of places that get a lot of snow and ice don't use salt because then it melts and refreezes.
Well, yeah.
So coffee grounds gives you the traction you need.
Uh, and wood ash will do the same thing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Here's the best thing to do: stay inside and don't deal with it.
Yeah, now that Lucy can go out on her own, I don't have to go out every time.
Oh, I'm sure the salt bag probably has drawn in moisture. That's what a hammer's for. Again, I don't. I want it to stay sealed up till for at least 3 or 4 more years. Be great.
Andy was talking about what I was when she said may cause cancer. She was talking about what I was holding in my hand.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have some 1 pound salt jars. From what's the little girl with the umbrella for the salt thing?
The Morton salt.
Yeah, I got regular table salt, Morton salt in a 1 pound keg, and I'll use that to melt the ice on my porch and steps, and it works just fine
Lucy, let me see if it's Lucy at the door.
because she doesn't open the door on her own. She should have a key.
No, she wasn't her, but I do have a bunch of deliveries here.
Oh, cool.
Make sure they're all for me. I don't know a Catherine Harris. Well, that's the woman downstairs.
Oh,
They
it's
deliver
great.
both. They deliver to my apartment and to.
You gotta love the delivery people who can't read.
Yeah, I think they say they're all at the same address, so they're going to dump them all at the same apartment.
Jeez.
And I'm not taking them down to her right at this moment.
Well, she can come up if she wants it that
I
bad.
I don't know her phone number, and I don't want to
Oh,
know her phone number.
yeah, well, just
She's a
kick it down the stairs.
she's a princess,
Like I
you
said,
know,
just
Miss
kick it down the
Chris.
stairs. Somebody will find it for her.
Hello, Katrina, you made it.
Oh, hey, Katrina.
Oh, that's funny when I hear my echo on your
Oh,
burner TV.
I'll turn it down some more.
No, it's fine. It's not
I,
loud enough that it's triggering me or anything.
all right. Well, I didn't want it to be like an echo for everybody because I can't hear it on my phone. But
We were just
yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Katrina, we were just talking about the weather.
Yeah. Well, she's got that weather there that's like probably warm, maybe raining, maybe, but it's warmer than we got.
Here's Ed's 23452, right?
Correct. Still 45 degrees with like 15-mile-an-hour winds out of the northwest.
It's 42 now,
Oh, geez, gone down lower.
and the wind has increased to 18 miles per hour.
Woo! It must be going a different direction because or something because it's not rattling stuff like
No,
it was earlier.
northwest.
Huh? I don't know because right now it's not rattling like the trees or anything outside to make any noise.
Bungdang. Is that where you're at, BJ?
Where? Bung dang. And my phone's kind of at an angle lower than me, and I'm looking at it, but it's hard for me to see it because it's so small. And then I look up at the screen, and you know I'm just looking into space.
Well, that's all right. It says for me it's down to 33, and the wind's still the same.
Mm.
Tina says she finished up the main aviary roof to make it a little better so water doesn't sit on the tarp. We'll see what it looks like in the morning. Cool.
Nice. Well, Verna, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to jump off here because I'm hungry enough that I feel sick. So,
Well, you go eat and you have a blessed night.
you too. I'll be listening to you. I have the TV
Alrighty.
on. So, I'll. Thanks for letting me on. I'll see you later.
Okay, you have a blessed night, dear.
You too. How do you get off here?
You set a hit leaf studio.
I don't know
See
where
that
that's
red
at.
X down below?
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
Ooh, you won, PJ. He can still hear us, but he had to leave so he can go eat, but he can still hear us. He'll be listening to us. Lucy, you better hurry up and get back in here. I'm freezing. Oh, you guys, I'm going to have to do another video on the rabbits. You know, a couple of the babies are doing just like the mama does. They'll come up to the cage for me to pet them. They'll come up to the door. I've got a blue broken who loves me to hold it. And I've got a lilac who is just starting to get used to it. Yeah, 'cause I get to play with my food until they get weaned. Because now they are 6 and 11. They're 17 days old. And I figure what's going to be interesting is when I can bring them out here and show you guys. Oh, they get anytime you can anytime after 4 weeks, but some of them can still nurse a little bit up to 8 weeks. But it's like about 8 weeks. So when you process them for food, I might let them live longer. Ladies should have babies tonight or tomorrow. Probably have quail hatch tomorrow too. Anyone else think they must have hatched by now when waiting for quail to hatch? All the time. All the time. Ah, Katrina processes at 12 weeks. Um, some people process at 8 weeks. I may process at 3 or 4 months. Oh, we're talking about on the rabbits. When do you process your rabbits, Andy? Oh, wow. They'll wait until a storm comes through, PJ. They're waiting for a storm system to hit. Probably this weekend, because that's when the weather's supposed to get bad. So I got some ham that I got to put into the freeze dryer tonight, boneless ham, and the last bit of celery. And then after defrosts from that, I've got all these eggs, a week's worth of eggs to process, and then I'll have another week's worth of eggs to process. Oh, that's cool, Katrina. Let me see what my forecast says. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's I'll show you guys. Everything is moving so slow. Let's see. We'll go on to the 10-day forecast. Wait a minute. Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays between 50 to 60. Sunday, Monday, and Monday is going to. Sunday was supposed to snow and rain and snow showers. Monday is supposed to be sunny, partly cloudy, and then it goes back up in the upper 40s. On the 20th, it'd be 44 with showers. That's what they're saying right now. Oh, Rudy, you're in Houston. Ah, Lucy's in the house. I can close up stuff. That is your last walk for the night, Lucy. Let's see. Waffles sound good. Wait a minute. You have to type exclamation point and the word quail, Rudy, to drop your link. Like it says up here. Like it says on my ticker. There you go. Hillbilly. Oh, we're up to 8 people again. I want to go in there and get one of those babies and show you guys, but I don't want to make Mama mad at me for disappearing with one of her babies. Well, if they're if any of them's out of the nest box, then I'll do it. She lets me pick them up and hold them, but I don't know if she's going to do if I leave the room without them. With them. Let me see. Nobody's out, Mama? Nobody's out? They're all in the nest box? Yeah, I don't want to take them out of the nest box. They're all in the nest box. None of them were out. During the daylight, when it's daylight outside, there's a couple of them that come out and will nurse off a mom wherever she's at. Otherwise, they have to wait for her to return to the nest. And that's when they also come to the door for me to pet them because they copy mama and they find out that I'm not going to hurt them. I just pet them. Well, I've never taken them away from her cage. I leave her door open when I put one in my hand and pet it, and then I put it right back by her. Yeah, that is funny. But I was hoping one of them was out because I got a lilac broken. I got a blue broken. Well, I don't know if it's blue. It's actually black and white broken. And the black and white broken is the one that was the first one that would come out and got back in. Oh, you don't like that? That's all right. I'll get rid of it when I get done here. But they are so interesting. Bucky's been pouting lately, and I don't know what that is. I think he's mad because he's not getting any. Because he's laying in the back part of the cage underneath where the babies are at. And if he's laying down, he doesn't want to get up and come to get pet. He says, if I'm up, then if I'm up, then I'll come get petted. Oh, I know, but he's going to have fun because he's going to have a day where he's going to have both females. But I'm going to end up moving him down to the bottom cage and have both girls on top where I can see them more. And that'll be after the nest box comes out of the cage. Or maybe before. I can hear Bill yelling downstairs. So I did have a very busy day. I cleaned out 9 cages today, 6 quail cages, and 3 rabbit cages. Hello, G. Gia Coyote Mix Vlogs. Good to see you, dear. And that's so. Mamiso. I'm probably butchering up those words. Andy and Katrina, she's saying peace to you. Let's give you peaceful greetings or blessings. But those rabbits are so funny. They grow just as fast as quail do. I mean, they're already that big. When they were first born, I could put 3 in my hand. Now I can only put 1. I'm going to go look again and see if we can find one, if one of them's got loose. No babies out, Mama? No, Mooney? No babies out? Can I take one of your babies? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're all napping with full bellies. Yeah, I can't disturb them when they're sleeping. Can't disturb them when they're sleeping. I'd be very ticked off if somebody woke up my kids. Oh. Anything else going on with anybody today? Yeah, milk bellies. No, cuz that'd just make Mama mad. She'll charge you like a bowl. That's thing that's scary is when a rabbit's got its head down like a bowl coming at you. No, you might be able to see him Saturday morning. It's only 2 or 3 of them that's actually spent time outside of the nest box. And I don't worry about them anymore because I seen one crawl right in that hole that the mama made a couple days before she had them. It's good when you guys connect. See, Rose doing the same thing. Shakes that K. No, Andy. Those babies are all sleeping. I put my hand in there and touched them. They're all asleep. None of them lift their head. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Andy. By Saturday, they may all be staying out. Not with these cages. In order to shake them, it had to be on purpose. Besides that, Lucy kind of guards the animal room door. I'm the only one that can go in without her barking up a storm. Yeah, that's how you almost got your hand broke, right? I mean, your arm broke. Well, Andy almost broke Steve's arm when he lifted it by the wire instead of the bottom of the cage, and those guinea pigs got out at QuailCon. Oh, I didn't hear she tried to cut it. I thought she tried to break it. Let us know, Katrina. Let us know. Oh, I love this community. Well, it would break just before it snapped in half. Lesson learned is cages should be picked up from the bottoms. Yeah, and she didn't even take a picture of it. I know, but see, if you would have been about 20 years older, you would have been instinctual grabbing your camera to film it. If you would have been 20 years younger. But it was good it was all the bachelors that it happened to. It was the bachelor pad. You and me both. No, well, I don't know. That depends on if Aaron brings Kiwi up to QuailCon for the kids catch the pig thing, Katrina, because we were talking about that. Having, you know how they used to do a grease pig with pigs? If you got 8 in the cage and then you caught them all. If not, a hawk got them. Yeah, because some of those little guinea pigs would bite. There was one in that group that bit me and drew blood. I think he was trying to grab my fingernail, though. You have a blessed night, Katrina. I think we're going to be heading out in about 10 minutes ourselves. No, I think we do it with just the fur on. We reenact Steve with the kids. I think you got them all. Seven-minute countdown, you guys. Sitting here picturing everything. The gate he chased. I didn't hear about Steve chasing a gate. Ugh. Oh, the great Steve Chase. I think she meant. Okay. Yeah, that's what we should have. The great Steve Chase. Captain Young, you're still around, aren't you? Yeah, I think I'm going to be calling it an early night tonight. Yeah, we're young on the inside. It's our joints that protest. I'll be so glad when I get my desk where I want to put it. 'Cause this window here is awfully cold. Yeah, now we got to think of some prizes to give to the kids that win the chase. It's the wall. The wall is radiating cold air because there's no insulation. Well, that would be up to Aaron or whoever's supplying the guinea pigs. Andy, did Cherry ever father any babies yet? Did chocolate covered cherry father any babies? I think we'll have other prizes besides guinea pigs. Well, that's great. He's spending that long with you, Andy. Well, you guys, it's been fun, but I had a long night and an extra long day. So I'm calling it an end tonight. And you all have a blessed night. Stay safe and stay warm. The Modern Day Breakfast Club is a group of people that if you put the hashtag, that they'll watch your channel and help you with your watch hours and that. You have a blessed night too, Buster. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe next time. And everyone have a blessed night, and I will see you Saturday at the latest.